Hello everybody, hopefully you're doing okay during this time. This video happened 3 years ago and I'm finally getting to editing them. So this is episode 1 of the adventure from California to Chicago road trip. Let me know how you guys like it. Enjoy. See you next month. Bye-bye. It happened. The car gave out. Right, Barney? The car gave out. It finally gave us a warning sign that said brake. A month ago, my friend calls me and says, "Hey, I'm moving back to Chicago from LA. Would you like to drive back with me?" And I say, "Of course. Road trip? 3 days? That sounds like a blast." So I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream and my cardigan. Oh wait, that's a song, isn't it? Anyway, so we were so excited. We had our last supper at the best samgyeopsal place in LA, and we're ready to go.
Night before, 3 days journey back to Chicago.
I am the man who has seen affliction.
Barney's reading Lamentation.
By the rod of the Lord's wrath. He has driven me away and made me walk in darkness rather than light. Indeed, he has turned his hand against me again and again all day long.
Barney goes on to read Lamentation for about 20 more minutes. But looking back, this was a prophetic moment. It was a moment when he was prophesying about the hardship and the trials that we're gonna face in the wilderness as we're making the trip across the US. Yes, I know that we weren't feeling God's wrath as the Lamentation was speaking about, but I thought it was kind of interesting. The feeling, the emotions, that's what we're gonna be facing in the next 3 days. So this is what happens.
But all prisoners in the land, to deny people their rights before the Most High, to deprive them of justice, would not the Lord see such things? Who can speak and have it happen if the Lord has not decreed it?
This is a car that we're gonna spend next 3 days in. You can do it, Prius. You can. This is Barney, the main pilot, and I'm the co-pilot.
After Barney finally figuring out how to put that bike mount on his car, and we packed up the rest of the stuff, and we were off to the sunrise into the east.
Goodbye.
Good morning. We are on our way to Chicago. Today's day 1. It is 6:30ish. We just left LA, Pasadena.
Welcome to another episode of MRE.
No, this is not a
Meal ready to eat.
This is just a travel vlog. Yeah, so about 6 months ago, Barney asked me to come out to Pasadena to drive back. And I said, yes. Because number 1, you get to spend quality time with your friend for 3 days.
Quantity time.
Okay, quality and quantity time.
I'm not guaranteeing quality time.
No, there's quality time. Alright, number 2 is just a beautiful road trip. You guys know me. I love road trips. And you get to see a little bit more of the vast land of America.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, only day 1 will be beautiful.
Yeah, day 1. Utah is beautiful. Colorado is beautiful.
Yeah. Actually, day 2 will be beautiful. Day 2, the morning part before we get to Nebraska.
But when you hit Nebraska, it's all just, it's a plain field of corn and...
It has another kind of beauty, I guess.
Okay. Alright, so those are 2 reasons why I wanted to come out. And so it's a privilege to be driving next 3 days in the Barney's Mobile. Barnabas Mobile.
No, Barney's bus.
Oh, Barnabas! Like, this is Barney's... Oh! Yeah. Alright, more to come. Let's see what kind
Drama!
No.
Oh, just so you know, Stefan, the air conditioning doesn't work when we stop.
Oh, when we stop.
So if we get into like traffic and the car stops, it'll get very hot. And it's going to be very hot in the desert. So we should have filled up on water and in and out. Drama!
Drama alert! Remember, this is not fake news. This is
not
reality.
Fake news.
Reality.
Drama!
Drama alert! This is broken here. And also the bike was damaged a little bit. The bumper. Very unfortunate. It's 9:30 a.m. Only like 3 hours into our journey. We had a little bit of drama. Barney and I had drama, but not between us, but with another tourist. It was so intense that we couldn't film. We got into a fight, and the guy punched our tail light with a bat. That's not what really happened. That's fake news right there. That's fake news. We got into a minor bumper to bumper. No, not bumper to bumper. It's a bumper. Fender
Tail
bender.
to tail.
It's not fender bender. We got a tail bender. It's very unfortunate. It's very I don't know. So it seemed like both of our faults, but more like his fault. We're backing out of a rest area to fix Barney's car when we get back. We'll make it work. It says avoid overheating the next 16 miles by turning AC off.
It said that?
Yeah. Because there's nothing probably for the next 16 miles.
This is dramatic.
Just make sure, we did low.
It's 102 degrees outside right now.
Let's conserve our AC. Because AC is not here.
That's very funny.
It's been 4 days in the desert. There's nothing out there.
Joshua trees.
We're stuck, running out of water. Just gotta take a sip at a time. This is all the food we got.
We're trying to let our car cool down because it was sending us signals, bad signals.
I'm so glad that it's not an engine light here. We'll be fine. We have the hand of God with us.
And we can, So we've had some drama.
Yeah, this is a developing case still right now.
Live. Fake, non-fake news.
Yeah. Right now, the journey has become man versus wild.
It has. It's not Stefan versus Barney. We have to work together to survive. We are united by a common enemy, Mother Nature. It is now 104 degrees outside. It's hot.
So hot.
But our air conditioning is off. Why is our air conditioning off, Stefan?
Well, before we were chilling in the cooling with AC on, and our car gave a lot of warnings.
First, we were on cruise control, as normally you do on a road trip.
And it gave out.
It just gave out. It just stopped.
Stop working.
So we're like, oh gosh, what's happening? So we said, okay, we're going to just drive it, 50 or 60 in a slow lane. Yeah. And then a warning light popped up, a turtle.
A turtle. We looked it up in the manual. A turtle indicates that the battery of this hybrid car...
You might think the turtles are cute.
No, it's not.
But not when it comes up as a warning signal. The third sign was that when we were going down, downhill, we were really excited because it's like, okay, our engine doesn't have to work as hard anymore. But when we started, whenever I let my gas off, foot off the gas pedal, all of a sudden the engine would go into really high
RPM.
Yeah, which is a problem. So we had to go into neutral and slide down for 10 miles.
Yeah. Which
was great because now turtle's gone. No more turtle.
Turtle's gone.
But we think that our engine is overheating.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Stefan asked me if the coolant is all good, and
guess what? Yeah, he didn't check the coolant. He didn't check the brake fluid. He didn't check the oil color.
But I did buff up my lights because Stefan said he wouldn't come if I didn't buff up my headlights. So our plan now that we're coming up and sharing with you live is that we're thinking about going at night, becoming nocturnal.
Anyway, so we this is serious actually. I mean, we're kind of joking, but if the car stops in the middle of the desert,
we're dead.
It's very serious. We are not sure we're not gonna make it. Yeah, just stay in tune for what's gonna happen on the next.
He meant stay tuned.
Oh, stay tuned.
Not stay in tune.
Stay tuned.
But do stay in tune also.
In what's gonna happen in Man versus Wild, or should we say, Stefan and Barney versus Wild? Kelly to Shy version of Man versus Wild. Well, it's not man. It's man.
Men.
Men.
Versus Wild.
Man versus
Really, it's men versus heat. Actually, it's men and machine versus heat.
Man and machine versus heat.
The wrath of Mother Nature is sizzling hot.
Cali to Chicago version.
Peace.
Peace out.
Pray for us.
On the next episode of The Man versus the Mother Nature. Welcome to Nevada! We're at
We're almost there.
Yeah. Sir Bernie.
Wow, it's like never seen anything like this. This is even more amazing than